Now, what's
100%.
your best advice to someone with unhealthy eating habit and eating disorder? How would you advise to them?
Um, it depends if they want to go about it alone or with someone. I would always reach out to a professional, even if you don't want to admit that you've got an issue, because at the end of the day, us health professionals, everything is completely confidential and it's not going to go anywhere.
Right.
Um, if you've got unhealthy eating habits that it's just a matter of just laziness, then I would probably start with the basics of meal preparation and, using Ziploc baggies and pre-packed containers for lunch and chopping up, carrot and fruit sticks and all of those sorts of things and having them all well prepared in your fridge. Something that's a go-to that again is right in your face. That's an easy grab. But if it's related to someone with a binge eating disorder, that's a little bit different because not everyone with a binge eating disorder necessarily is eating because it's unhealthy. You can get binge eating issues through super healthy foods, but it's a matter of certain foods release certain hormones, right, and certain endorphins. So that's why they typically go for those quote unquote unhealthy ones. So what I would probably suggest is there's a really, really cool app. It's called the Thought Diary, and it's based off cognitive behavioral therapies. And so that's a lot of what I do. Do you use CBT stuff in your practice?
No, I do apply CBT, but this is the first time I heard about the apps. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. So definitely, if anyone's struggling, download the app, because when you're in those moments of strife and you've got that lack of mental clarity, you can go into this app and you can say, it'll ask you if you're good or bad. You choose a little smiley face. You then go into it and you apply it to if it's, love, relationships, but then there's that section of food. So you'll select the food section, then you'll go in, you'll write down your thought, and it'll take you through the process of analyzing that thought. And a lot of the time people will find that they didn't actually just want that bag of chips. They just wanted that soothing behavior of putting something crunchy into their mouth, right? But food, it gives that safety blanket to release that serotonin, release all of those happy hormones. And at the end of the day, it's not actually down to food. It's down to comfort.
True. Agree on that. I consulted, I reckon, probably about 20 or 30 ladies for the past whole week. And the common reason they mentioned about eating snacks and junk food was because they were bored. They just love to eat. So I personally asked them some personal question, asking was there any, what was the trigger for them to choose those food? Was it due to decision fatigue, due to emotion? There's so many factors around it. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a go on the apps. That's interesting.
Yeah. Another one as well, like if people just think that they're bored or it's a lack
lonely.
of lonely, yeah, all of that. What another suggestion would be is just my mum always just used to say, just have a glass of water. And I never really understood, why would I have a glass of water? Isn't that just going to fill me up? But the idea behind that, right, you've got a hormone, it's called ghrelin. And I called ghrelin the gremlin because it's an absolute bugger of a thing. It's the same receptor that's sent to your brain for whether you're dehydrated or hungry. So a lot of people have that signal firing in their brain and they'll think they're hungry, but at the end of the day, they're actually just dehydrated. So if you just have a nice big cup of water just to see that, you're getting enough, vitamins and minerals through hydration.
Cuba komen sikit kat bawah apa yang you all pelajari dari episod hari ini. Also, jangan lupa untuk subscribe and share this video dengan kawan you all yang nak sihat and kurus.
That's the number one thought.
Okay, that's a lot to digest by some of my followers because when it involves in hormone, not everybody want to understand on that part. They prefer to think about what should I eat to lose weight, what should I eat to feel full longer. but many people doesn't want to understand that what triggers the hunger and fullness is based on hormone, leptin and ghrelin.
That's it.
Cool.
That's
Now, any last word you want to share with everybody before we end our live?
No, well, I mean, my only word of advice is if you're struggling, or if you know someone that's struggling, reach out anyway. There's no such thing as a stupid question if you just genuinely don't know the answer. So always here, social media is a fantastic tool to be asking people like myself and Cam questions. And we're always happy to help. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing these lives and we wouldn't be doing all this content for nothing, you know? So reach out whenever.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, friends, if you need help, please give it a go. Shoot us a question if you need help with that. And also, maybe in future, I'm gonna see you again. Maybe you're gonna do another live, another bigger and interesting more topics.
Yeah, I love that. That would be great.
So, that being said, thank you very much for your time. Looking forward to see you again in the future.
Ditto. You have a great day.
You too. Have a good weekend. Bye.